Welcome back, guys. If you're new, my name's Eman. Today I am going to be doing this makeup tutorial for you. I don't know what to call it because you'll see why in the tutorial part. I have a bunch of different inspirations for this look, but it's kind of like a full coverage natural makeup. That was the main inspiration. Before we get into this makeup, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're new and turn on post notifications so you guys do not miss a single video. All right, let's get into this. I'm starting off with a hydrating mist. This is something that I pretty much always do now before any makeup. I never really used to do any type of priming spray or anything like that, but I always do it now, and I find that it makes actually a really big difference on how the skin looks, and today is really all about skin. Let's give this one a go. It is the Too Faced Hangover 3-in-1 Replenishing Primer and Setting Spray. This has coconut water in it. It's silicone free, alcohol free, oil free, and it's a primer and a setting spray, so you can use it before and after your makeup. Cover my phone, cover my mic. Ooh, I totally missed my face. Ooh, that smells amazing. It smells so good because of the coconut. So I usually like to let that sit before I do anything else. I'm gonna throw on some lip balm while this is kind of melting into my skin. I love this from Lanolip. It's their 101 ointment. These just moisturize your lips and make your lips feel amazing. And it smells so good. Everything so far smells really good, guys. So I'm so excited to be back, and let's talk about the elephant in the room, which is where in the world have I been? Because it's probably the longest break I've taken off of YouTube in years. So let's get into it. But first, I'm using this brand new serum that I just got. I'm going to try to use as many new products as possible because I've been getting so many amazing products, and it's just fun to try out new stuff. I'm gonna give you guys an honest opinion if I like it or not, if I think it works. It's a Physicians Formula Rosé All Day Oil-Free Serum, and it's supposed to brighten and tighten. Let's see if it does. I don't usually do serums like this before makeup, but I like the idea of what it's supposed to do. So let's try it out. Oh wow, look at that. Definitely, holy schmoly. It has like, oh my god. Do you guys see that shimmer? Oh, I don't know what to call it. It's rosé, that's for sure. It has a very kind of glowy, iridescent tint to it, which is actually beautiful on the skin. Let's hope this sits well under makeup. I'm gonna use a mattifying primer because I do feel like my skin has like a lot of shine right now. I'm using this one from L'Oreal, the Infallible Matte Lock Mattifying Primer. Okay, so where have I been? Guys, it's been a rough few weeks. I'm not gonna lie. How do I put this? I kind of fell into a little bit of a hole that I could not get out of. As you guys know, there's been so much going on. I haven't been talking that much about it on my channel because I've been just kind of trying to switch up the mood and lighten up the mood. And it's been a little bit of a struggle knowing what to share and what not to share. But first, let's move on to foundation. So today's look is all about full coverage, making your skin pretty much look like a Snapchat filter or an Instagram filter, whatever social media platform you use. I don't personally use Snapchat at all anymore, but I do use their filters. I want to kind of make my skin look absolutely flawless. So I'm going for a foundation that is a bit more full coverage. Today I'm using the Smashbox Studio Skin Foundation Stick. Foundation sticks tend to be more full coverage than regular foundation. And I also have the Maybelline Superstay, which is a full coverage foundation. So you can definitely just go like straight on to your face if you want to do that. But what I like to do is I actually like to take my brush and swirl it in, and I'm working with two shades, 3.0, which is the one I just put on my face, which is a little bit dark. So I'm going in with also a slightly lighter color, 2.4, kind of blending both to get that perfect color. That's a pretty good match. What do I want to say about this? Because I want to kind of keep this short and sweet. I was not in a good place. I think I kind of have been going through so many different phases the last few months. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I'm gonna put a couple links in the description box because I'm definitely not gonna get into it right now. I've been going through a few different phases, and I went through like the grief, went through anger, and then I went into kind of like this like weird depression, like super don't want to do anything, don't want to talk to anybody, didn't want to film any videos, did not want to get on camera, didn't want to put any makeup on. That was the last thing I wanted to do. And it was really scary because it was the first time ever that I was like, do I still want to do YouTube? Is like YouTube done for me? Is this just a chapter that's over? Should I move on? Should I try something different? And I had like 1,000,001 questions going through my head. I started to look back and I realized, you know, my first video on YouTube was from 2009. 9 years ago. My entire makeup career has been on YouTube. So if you guys think that like I'm a great makeup artist now, just watch how far I've come, because I used to do terrible makeup. Let's be real. I've come a long way, and I hope a lot of you have come along on this journey with me too, especially when it comes to makeup. So yeah, so I've been doing makeup tutorials for 9 years on YouTube, and I just kind of got to the point where I was like, what am I doing? Do I want to keep doing this? Is this like really what I love to do? And I was just asking myself a lot of questions. Just gonna pause for a second to show you guys my skin. I love how this kind of still has a dewy finish to it. It's not super matte. So I am gonna take the Maybelline Superstay because this is a very full coverage foundation. So I do want to do a little bit of this as well on the on top. Just want to see if this is the right color. Seems like the right color. This brush from Real Techniques is one of my absolute favorite brushes for foundation. I want to go buy like 10 of these because they're so good. Sweeping this foundation over the Smashbox just to get even more coverage. I can pretty much cover this entire beauty mark if I want to and make my skin look absolutely perfect with zero imperfection on it. This Maybelline foundation is more matte. So right now I think we're getting a lot of that dew from the serum that we use and from the primer spray, but I think this will all matte down, especially after we powder. But you guys could see like literally my face looks pretty perfect. Not perfect. My face looks perfect. That is not what I meant. What I meant to say is my I don't even know. My skin looks very even and all the imperfections are covered. That's what I meant to say. I don't usually do full coverage foundation like this, but I saw a picture the other day. I'm gonna put it up, and there was definitely a filter on it, but I was like, you know what? It'll be fun to kind of see how close to that I can get. So you guys can see both sides. I don't have any problem with this side, actually. I love showing imperfections, but not for this video. So let's do this side. It's going back to what I was saying. So I was asking myself all these questions. What am I doing? What is my purpose? I know I've talked about this on my channel before. I really need to connect with what I'm doing, and I haven't connected with what I'm doing for a while. I wasn't sure if I wasn't connecting because I didn't love it anymore, because I didn't want to do YouTube anymore, or because of other things. What I do know is that I absolutely love makeup. I don't know if I love sitting down in front of the camera and filming all the time, because that takes a lot of energy out of you, and when you're not necessarily in the best mood, you don't want to do that. It's very hard to get in front of the camera and like talk and be like, hey guys, how's it going? And then like to go in the other room and cry. Not fun. But that was just part of the job. It's like, okay, this is what you have to do. Taking my Maybelline Superstay Mattes. For this foundation, I am the shade 310 Sun Beige. This is what I'm using. So after doing a lot of soul searching and really just like asking myself a lot of questions, listening to a ton of podcasts, reading a lot of books, I don't have the answer. I do not have any answers. That is what I know. I don't have it figured out yet, but I really wasn't ready to let go of all of this, to let go of talking to you guys, to let go of kind of everything I've built for the last 9 years. I wasn't like ready to let go of that. That's a great thing. that is full coverage foundation. We're gonna set everything. It's gonna look a lot more natural. We pretty much covered all of my beauty marks, all of my freckles, all of my redness, all of that. And yeah, I love it. I love that it still has a dew. So to continue kind of with the full coverage vibe, I'm gonna be using the brand new Laura Mercier concealer. This is their Flawless Fusion Concealer, ultra long wear. So this came out not too long ago, and this I would say is a pretty full coverage concealer, even though it does have a nice creamy texture to it. So I'm gonna mix two shades. I have 3C and 1C. So 1C is very light, but it has a little bit of pink to it, which I really like for under the eyes, because pink under the eyes brightens really beautifully. So I just applied a little bit of the 1C, and then over that I'm gonna take 3C, which has more of a yellow tint to it. We really wanna brighten and highlight because it's gonna make a big difference in the overall look of your skin. So I am using my finger for this. This just really helps melt the product into your skin. So this is kind of an interesting look because it's natural everyday makeup, but it's not super natural because it's like full coverage. I don't think I've ever done anything like that before, but it's kind of cool. So how many of you guys have gone through a similar situation where maybe you've been doing the same job for a long time, or you've just been doing the same thing in your life for a long time, and you're like, I need a change, but I don't know what that change is? That's where I'm at. So from a lot of the things I've been reading and listening to, one of the things they say is to, you know, just ask yourself some major questions like, who am I? What's important to me? What do I like? What do I want? What's my purpose? You know, just those simple questions. So now I want to highlight all over, but I find that the Laura Mercier concealer is a bit too thick to apply as a highlighter. However, the NARS Radiance Creamy Concealer works great as a highlighter all over as well. So I'm gonna use that instead, and the color that I'm using is Custard. I know you guys have been asking me to name the shades of what I'm using, so I'm gonna try to do that whenever I remember. So just apply a little bit there, down the bridge of my nose, top of the cheekbones, and then I like to do a little bit on my chin, Cupid's bow. Okay. And now we blend. And I'm sure you guys are noticing, like, I'm blending everything with my fingers today. I just feel, I don't know why I'm doing that, but it's just the vibe I'm in. Sometimes there's no explanation for what you're doing, and that's okay. I'm going in with another NARS concealer. This is called Eman. The shade is Eman. This is a brand new one, and I just got it dirty. Okay, so we're gonna use this to contour. I know that you guys come to my channel for makeup videos, and if I was to do something else, you might not enjoy it. You might come and be like, that's not what I came here for. But I would love it if you guys could have an open mind, so this channel can evolve and be more than just beauty tutorials. You know what I mean? I feel like this is a Kim K natural makeup, because this is literally how Mario does her makeup. The last time I saw Makeup by Mario do a masterclass, this is literally the exact style of makeup that he did. For us, for every day, this feels like a lot. This is like a Kim K natural vibe, so I might call this a Kim K makeup, actually. I haven't done a Kim K look in so long. This is my favorite brush for contouring. It is the It Cosmetics double-ended number 7 Conceal All Over brush. I just love that it has a small end and the bigger end, so it's perfect for blending out your cream contour all over your face, and then the smaller end is great for blending out contour on your nose. You guys know that I love what beauty can do to anyone's confidence. I've said this so many times on my channel. I believe in that wholeheartedly, but I also feel like I'm just at a point in my life where I need more substance than that, and I really want to talk about things or share things, or yeah, share things that are just have a little bit more girth than just makeup. So I'm using this powder right here. First time using it. It is from Maybelline. It is the Fit Me Loose Powder in light medium. Ooh, this is really nice, actually. Wow, super mattifying. That's a great powder, you guys. Wow, I really like this. Love that so much. That looks so pretty. Holy cow. New discovery, yeah. This is why I love playing around with new products, because you just never know. You never know when you might find a gem. And I like to use a puff when I use loose powder. And definitely take it underneath so you can set your concealer. This is the prettiest powder ever. I can't get over it. Time for bronzer. I have two here. I have the Buxom bronzer, which I used in my last video. There we go. And it's beautiful, but it does have shimmer in it. Whenever I have a bronzer that has shimmer, I also like to have another option that is fully matte, and this one from Urban Decay is just that. It's a fully matte bronzer. Shades are Tahiti in the Buxom, and I believe this one is just called Bronzed from Urban Decay. The Buxom one smells ridiculously good. I don't know what they put in that, but it smells amazing. This is a great brush as well. This is the Sigma F25 tapered brush, which has this nice cone shape, which I really love for bronzer because I feel like you can get the point right underneath your cheekbone, bring it up towards your temple and your hairline and your jawline. It just curves to your face. This is really pretty though. This gives just like a really pretty bronzy effect, as bronzer would. This is a brand new palette from Smashbox, and it's the collab they did with Vlada. The packaging is so pretty. Let me show you guys the colors inside. This is a really great like everyday palette. You have your shimmers, you have your matte in the light and the dark, and then a couple of highlight colors. I'm gonna start with the matte color for my crease. This brush is from BH Cosmetics. Smashbox has come out with a bunch of palettes like this within the last year or two, and I have to say, I really like all of them. They're just so easy to use, and the shadows are really beautiful. They're super pigmented, you get a lot of color payoff, and the colors always just look so beautiful together. This is a great crease color. I think I'm just gonna take the really dark shadow, the dark brown, with an angled brush and just apply that right at the lash line, and that is it. Kind of want the eyes to be matte. Ooh, this brown is amazing, so pigmented. That is a beautiful brown. I love that. I'm gonna kind of pull the eyeshadow out a bit. This is like one of the easiest eye looks. That's it, that's all I'm gonna do. So I think I'm gonna throw on lashes for this look, since we're kind of going for more of a full natural glam. Is that what the vibe is? And I'm gonna go for these ones. These are the Allure Vlogger collection, the Nikki Filippi ones, which are pretty natural. I think these will be really pretty with this look. So one trick I always do when I apply false lashes, I'll actually take the lashes and kind of just go back and forth like this to soften the band, so when you put it on, it sits on your eye a lot better. And I recently did a video on how to apply individual lashes. It's a really great video, and I think if you guys like practice it, you can nail it, and it looks so pretty, and it's actually super easy. I'm gonna link the video for you guys right here in case you want to check it out. This glue from Revlon is my favorite lash glue, way better than Duo. I love Duo for individual, but if I'm doing like a strip of lashes, this is definitely my favorite. Revlon Precision Clear, and it's super cheap. I'm gonna add a little bit of mascara on my lower lashes. Time for brows. I'm gonna fill them in super quick, and I'm trying out something new for me. This is the Hourglass Brow Sculpting Pencil in the color Warm Brunette. I love that it has a spoolie on the one end. And a little trick that I learned, if you need to do your brows in a hurry, I brush all the hairs down, and then I just focus on filling in just the arch of the brow and the ends. That's a really pretty brow color. It looks great. For the cheeks today, I am going to be using probably my current favorite blushes. If you guys are looking for new blushes to get, I definitely recommend these. They are the Bare Minerals Gen Nude blushes. They come in a bunch of beautiful different colors. So I'm starting off with the more matte shade. This is Call My Blush, and just applying this all over. I apply one color as a base, and then I'll take the brighter color and then just pop that just in the apples. Just right there. For highlighter, I have two beautiful, gorgeous highlighters. Look how amazing this packaging is, you guys. These are also from the Smashbox and Vlada collection. I just can't get over how beautiful this is. Look at that. These are gorgeous. Everything will be listed in the description box. I'm actually gonna dip my brush into both colors because they're both so beautiful. This is so pretty. This is a very subtle highlight, which I like because then you can put quite a bit on and it doesn't look chunky. Definitely don't want that. For the lips, I think I found the perfect lip color for this look from Makeup Forever, the Artist Plexi Gloss in number 204. And I like that it's like a thick gloss, so it's pretty opaque, which is what I wanted. I really hope it's not discontinued. Don't you hate it when that happens, you guys? That is absolutely gorgeous. Love that. That is the final look, you guys. I don't know what I'm gonna call this makeup, but I do want to point out a couple of products that I fell in love with in this look. The Maybelline Fit Me powder. This stuff is amazing. Like, I absolutely loved it. I loved the lip color. This stuff is amazing. And I really love the brow pencil from Hourglass. It's the perfect color. Be sure to hit the subscribe button, you guys, if you're new. I know I kind of rambled a bit in this video. What I wanted to let you guys know is that I'm trying to stay as motivated as I can with my channel and to keep doing what I love and to keep engaging with you guys, because that's the only thing that makes this enjoyable, connecting with you. I hope that whatever that means or whatever direction that takes me, you guys are open to coming along that journey. And that's it. I love you guys so much. I hope you have fun trying out this makeup. Subscribe, add me on Instagram, even though I have not been posting there at all, to be honest, but I'm gonna start posting again. And that's it, you guys. I will see you in another video, I promise, very soon. Bye.